Welcome back to Nice One 983 Nintendo Collecting for the Game Room. Guys, we are back with another Nintendo collecting video, and I am so excited about this one. I have been looking for this for a while. This is the 20-inch Jakks Pacific Fire Mario. I have been everywhere trying to find this figure. Finally bit the bullet, ordered it on Amazon. It just arrived today, which, making today a very Nintendo-centric day because we also got the NX unveiling. It is now called the Nintendo Switch. If you haven't seen it, go check out the live reaction on youtube.com/user/thearticle THAARTICLE. Anyway, got all that crap out of the way. Here we go. 20-inch Jakks Pacific Fire Mario. Guys, I've said it before, said it again. I'm gonna say it one more time. I love large scale figures. So last time we brought you the 12-inch gold Mario from Taito, and we broke that figure down a lot. Still think it's cool, but when it comes to size, Jakks Pacific still currently offering the largest Mario figure on the market. So guys, let's go ahead, get this guy unwrapped, unboxed, and let's break this figure down, shall we? So don't go anywhere, we're gonna be right back. Alright guys, we are back. Finally got this thing unboxed, and out of the box, it's looking so clean. This is such a cool thing to see. Fire Mario is my second all-time favorite Mario power-up, right after the frog suit, because the frog suit just looked badass back in the day. But there he is. What do we see here? Obviously, in the Fire Mario color scheme, so white hat, red overalls. Looks good. I'm loving it. I'm loving the appearance. Let's get in a little bit closer to the figure, because man, this figure has a lot of the same details as the 20-inch Jakks Mario. Obviously, it's the same thing, just got an alternate paint scheme. It's a variant. It's a variant figure. Toy collectors should be used to this by now. So, white vinyl head, plastic arm, plastic body, vinyl shoes, vinyl hands. Let's go ahead and talk about the articulation. Arms go back and forth. They go up and down. Head goes left and right a little bit. Not a lot of range of motion. Oh, and I'm sorry, but we got swivels at the legs. Alright, figure looks good from the front. Go ahead and turn it to the side. A lot of nice little details here that we had in the last figure. Mario's knuckles, the overall detailing. It's rudimentary detailing. Not as detailed as the gold Taito figure, but it's still a lot of detail on this figure. Especially one this set size. You normally don't see larger scale figures with that much detail, so it's definitely nice to see. So let's go ahead and turn it over to the other side and back to the front. Again, this is such a great looking figure. Jakks Pacific did a really good job of sticking to the model sheets that they were sent to by Nintendo, and it's such a great figure. I know this figure's actually been out for a while, but it's been hard to find. I think it's actually exclusive to Canada. I can't be 100% certain, but I'm glad to have it here on my show. So guys, what we're going to do, we're going to cut the video one more time. We're going to come back and we're going to bring out comparison time and score time. So please, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a flash. Alright guys, we are back. And it is my favorite time. It is comparison time. And here they are. So what I did for today's comparison time is I want to go ahead and give everybody their own accessories for the comparison as well. So, to my right, we have regular Super Mario with his Super Mushroom by Jakks Pacific. That's the 20-inch figure. We have in the center the Taito Gold Mario for the 30th anniversary edition with the Gold Mushroom just kicking it by his side. And then over to my left, we have the new bad boy in town, Fire Mario by Jakks Pacific, 20 inches, looking super clean with the question block right next to him. Guys, this is my gamer dream right here. all these different iterations of Mario side by side, and they look beautiful. It's so nice to be able to have figures of Mario in his different forms, because we haven't really had very many of those, if we've ever gotten them. I can't recall. So, well, with the exception of the Happy Meal raccoon figure back in the day, that's the only time I remember getting a powered up version of Mario that wasn't standard super. But look at Fire Mario. He looks great standing next to the Gold Mario and the regular Super Mario. Now, it has really made my day to have all three of these figures right here. They look so good. So good. I'm just ecstatic, guys. Like, if you can't tell in my voice, let me reiterate. They look great standing next to each other. And I love the 20-inch scale, because with the 20-inch scale, these awesome accessories come to life. Like the Palindome light, which is awesome. And like I reviewed earlier, I said it's a must-have for any Nintendo fan trying to set up their own game room. I stick by that. And of course, we have the Super Mushroom Piggy Bank, which looks phenomenal, also in scale. This is one of my all-time favorite scales for any Mario line. Jakks Pacific, I hope you keep it up. And I love the fact that last year you guys released the 20-inch Legend of Zelda Link figure from Skyward Sword. I really got my fingers crossed this year for a 20-inch Squid Link from Splatoon, like a Squid Boy or a Squid Girl. That would be epic. Love to have those characters standing next to my 20-inch Mario and my 20-inch Links. That being said, guys, let's go ahead and just slide on over to score time. So, this figure has all the same great things that I said about the Super Mario figure last year. So all the things that I thought were great, the size, the paint, the detail, the sculpt, all these things still apply. For the sculpt, I gotta give this bad boy, let's give it an 8. 8's pretty damn good, especially for a figure this large. Alright guys, let's talk about the paint scheme for a minute. There is something so beautiful about seeing Mario in his fire flower outfit. It makes the figure stand out way more than the Super Mario figure. I know it's just an aesthetic thing, it's legit the same figure, but for some reason, in that fire colors paint scheme, he looks so much better. The white really pops. The red looks amazing. Everything about this figure looks so much better in this color scheme. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I haven't had it in my collection staring at me for about a year. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe not. That being said, I can't say how much I love the way Fire Mario looks. So I'm going to throw in an additional category and say for paint job, this thing gets 10. Now, something minor that I really want to point out. The white. White vinyl, that gets messed up real easy. This thing is pristine. I don't know what it is, but this figure doesn't actually have some of the bad paint issues that I have on my regular Super Mario. So on the top of the hat here, I have some white paint smudges. On the glove, I have some red paint smudges. I don't have those issues on this figure. I don't know if the factory quality just happened to work better for this specific figure, but it's much better. So, like I said, on the paint scale, this figure gets a perfect 10. So, nice to see Jakks Pacific really opening up just the Mario line of things. Guys, comes down to the final score. This bad boy gets a 9.5. Yes, 9.5. This toy belongs in everyone's collection. It truly does. It's perfect. The white, the red, it looks great. It makes this figure stand out much more than the standard version. It's the same reason I really like the gold figure. Just this variant paint scheme, which indicates that Mario has absorbed a new power. One of the greatest things ever. Guys, 9.5, I stand by that. So let me hit you up with these social media links, and I'm going to get out of your hair. Alright? So, you can always hit me up on Twitter at Nice1983. You can hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Nice1983. Game collecting. You can go ahead and check out the website, Nice1983.wix.com/game collecting. If you are a fan of the Splat Zones, you can always download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, and stream new episodes on Stitcher Radio. And if you're a fan of the video version, why don't you go ahead and check out the brand new live show on YouTube. youtube.com/user/thearticle, THAARTICLE. Guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and watch out for Amiibo Hunters on the prowl. Deuces!